Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. We got some orders going out the door today. I was going to do I was going to go sourcing today, but I decided to stay home because I got to break down that pallet that we got in yesterday. So decided to stay home today. I might go out sourcing tomorrow, but we did just do our order pool video, so you guys will see that out later today, and you guys will see everything that sold during this live, so you guys get like a little preview of what sold. So appreciate you guys coming in. If you have any questions, feel free to drop in the chat. Make sure you're liking the live wherever you're watching it. And if you had any cool sales yesterday, make sure you drop in the chat. I'll give you a little shout out during the live. We had a really good day in sales yesterday. It's pretty slow up until about halfway through the day yesterday, and sales started to roll in. And then overnight I had some really good sales too. And I had 2 international sales. I actually didn't get those paid for until just a little bit ago, so I was kind of worried they weren't going to be paid for, but they just got paid for. Literally one got paid for as I was making the order pool video, so I was able to include that in there. So yeah, what happened to live thrifting? I'll do live thrifting, but if I go live thrifting, there's only one store in my area that gets good reception. It's the one store that overprices everything. So unless I go there on like a Wednesday, and it's also like an hour and 15 minutes away from my house now, so I'll have to drive there, and then you'll hear me complain the whole time. So all the other thrift stores I don't have enough service in, so that's what happened to live thrifting, unfortunately. The one store that had good reception decided to, it's the one red, white, and blue that's best reception, but they just out of all the red, white, and blues in the area, they just raise their prices like so freaking high. So I can't live thrift there. It's just not fun. It's not fun to listen to me complain. What's up, Tam? What's up, Juliet? What's up, C? Welcome in. What's up, Ashley? Welcome in. Appreciate you guys hopping in. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll get right into shipping out some orders. We got Posh, we got Depop, and we got some Bay orders today. So we have a little bit of everything today, which is good. No Mercari, but hey, Mercaris are only miracle sales. The only time you get Mercari sales if there's some kind of miracle in the air that happens where the stars align. You know, that's the only time you get Mercari. How can I not use all my Nifty credits on posting? How can I not use, what do you mean by that, Liv? How can I not use all my Nifty credits on posting? To post is unlimited now. To use AI is where you use credits. So Nifty's unlimited. You can cross list unlimitedly, it doesn't matter. Appreciate all the gifts, by the way. Good morning, everybody. Run the hoodie. No, the hoodie's got stains on it. That's the only reason I didn't sell it. I was going to actually run this on Whatnot, but then we put it in the light box and we saw that there's like little spots on the front, and it was my size, and it's missing a drawstring. So every time I say like something's missing a drawstring, everybody always just doesn't run it up, and I don't mind. Like nobody who uses their drawstrings, right? Who uses the drawstring? The only drawstrings you use on your shorts, right, JT? Well, you don't have to. I'm just kidding. Anyways, 3028. This is a men's Ralph Lauren shirt. This one sold on Depop for full asking price. That never happens on Depop. I usually always get lowball offers. This one sold full price, 23 bucks. I'll take it. I'll take it. I like the hoodie too. At first, I thought it was kind of a girly color. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually not gonna wear it. I was gonna give it to Kayla because she usually steals all my hoodies anyway. And then I was like, I was cold yesterday. It was one hoodie that was sitting on top, and I was like, all right, I'll just throw this on and see how it fits. I actually really like how the front of the hood fits on this one. For some reason, my other polo hoodies are like tight around the neck. And yeah, I'm starting to like the color a little bit more. Okay, it's starting to build on me. What's 2 Goodwills and man got some good pieces. Let's go. What was your best piece you got, Diego? Best piece at Goodwill. My Goodwills lately have been pretty good too. I don't think a lot of resellers hit them anymore because the prices have steadily gone up. But if you know your stuff and you know the better brands that you're willing to pay up for, you can find some really good stuff at Goodwill. So don't pass it up. I know some of the Goodwills are getting kind of crazy with prices. I saw some posts yesterday. Goodwill's on eBay Live too. I still haven't reached back out about that. Do you guys think I should do eBay Live? You guys think I should do a couple shows on eBay or no? Let me know in the chat. Should I just stay on Whatnot or should I do some shows on eBay? Because I got permission to be allowed to. I just have to go through the little classes to figure out how to set up a show and all that stuff. But yeah, they reached back out. They told me I could. I have to purchase more credits. Not sure what I did wrong on cross posting. If you're using AI Live, then yes. If you're using AI to create your listings, then you run out of credits. If you have either one of the cross listing plans, it's unlimited to cross list. So you must be using AI. Because the house looks like a warehouse. My wife used to get mad too, but we moved everything in the garage. If you actually go into our house right now, there is zero inventory in our house. Everything is out in the garage, which is great. Have you been invited by eBay Live? Yeah, I have been alive. eBay Live seems yeah, that's what I was thinking. I saw a $70 Banana Republic dress at Goodwill. That's crazy. Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking about eBay Live is there's no incentives for you guys. Like when I moved over to Jamble, those couple shows, I was able to give you guys like $25 in credit. So then you guys can come over. You don't have to shop on my show. You can get some credit. But with eBay Live, there's no incentive. The only incentive is I get to be on eBay Live, which is they don't have any coupons. They don't have any codes. They don't have anything. They're not trying to compete directly with Whatnot. I've already explained that to them. But their response is, well, we have more buyers. I was like, that's great, but you don't have more live buyers. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it. Found a Stussy for the first time. Let's go. Let's go. Polo hoodie is clean. Appreciate you, Nick. Everybody likes the polo hoodie. Maybe I should. I thought it was a girly color, but I guess I'm wrong. My husband loves watching your videos. I've been wanting to start reselling for a little while. Just started to get financially stable before I get comfortable spending extra on things. Thanks for the inspiration. Appreciate you, and shout out to your husband. Claudia, what I would say is before you start going and spending money using your own financials, start reselling items in your house first. I don't know if you've already started doing that, but go through your closets, go through your junk drawers. If there's any electronics you don't use anymore, post those on eBay first, and then use that money to start building your business. So that way you don't have to worry too much about the financials. Let the business pay for the business instead of you going out and spending money on the business. Let the business pay for it. Found a ton of marine layer. Let's go. During this yellow tag event, I didn't go to the yellow tag event. I went to a store yesterday, but I didn't find much. I'll probably hit a couple stores. Maybe I'll go sourcing tomorrow, and I'll stop by a couple TJ Maxx and Marshalls and see what they have. But where I went yesterday, there was no marine layer. I didn't even see one marine layer piece. So, but I didn't go during the yellow tag, so maybe that's it. I'm thinking about how I haven't gotten many returns this year. 3 this morning, humbled by eBay overloads. I haven't either, but I probably shouldn't have said that because you might have just cursed me. So. Sure, I want to see how it goes. They want me to like commit to like one show per week, and I definitely can't do that. There's just no way. I don't have time to. When I look at my numbers, it's showing my shipping is one of the larger costs. I do calculated shipping. If you do calculated shipping and you charge it to the customer, it's a cost, but you've already front loaded that cost off to the customer, so I wouldn't really worry about it unless you're calculated free shipping. Then that should be an expense you should look at. What Crosslisting app do you use? Nifty. Link in my bio. If you sign up, you get 7-day free trial and 15% off your first month. I love Nifty. I think a lot of people in the chat probably will say the same thing. Nifty, in my opinion, for cross-listing is the best if you just need eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and Etsy. No, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, yeah, Depop, Etsy. I thought I said Whatnot there. I do fill a box for $20 on Whatnot in order to get rid of my stale inventory. That's awesome. That's a smart strat. You cross-post items, and if you do, I heard Poshmark suspend account if you cancel. Not so much if you cancel, it's if you delist an item. If you sold an item elsewhere and you delist it, there's a chance that Poshmark will give you a suspension from listing for like 7 days or whatever. But if you message Poshmark and you say, hey, this item sold off platform on another platform and you prove it, they will let you, they will reinstate your listing privileges, but you just gotta wait, so. Thanks, Felix. I love your hair. Your hair looks great today, Felix. Even though I can't see it, I just know it's great. I just know it is. I had 2 on Poshmark, but I still got my money because Posh support messed up. There you go. What is smart credit on Nifty? Smart credit is when you do any kind of AI. So if you do any background removal, that's a smart credit that you're using. Also, if you use AI to create the listing, that's a smart credit. Just keep in mind when you use AI to create the listing, you can cross-post it to 5 platforms, and that's still only 1 credit. So each and every item you do, you use AI for, that's only 1 credit, even though you're cross-posting it to 5 platforms. It's great. With the smaller plans and the bigger plans, you should have plenty enough to go through the entire month and use AI to create all of your listings. I have never ran out of AI credits, and if you ever do, each additional AI credit is only 1 penny. So another 100 credits is just another $1. So it's not really that much. No big hitters, but found Lululemon, Vuori, Polo, Nike, Untuck It. I love it. I love it. Fill your carts. A lot of people don't like to fill their carts. They only go for the heavy hitters, but I like that you're going for the bread and butter. I'm trying to showcase more bread and butter on my YouTube channel too, because that's what I find in my area. Kayla's back.
We're back.
She's back. January is really slow from your experience. Pick up New Year. So this year, January is a lot slower than last January. I think it's got a lot to do with the market and things like that. but usually after tax returns, that's when you start seeing an uptick. So you'll see February, March, April, sometimes into May, sales pick up, and then they usually fall off for summer slowdown, and they pick back up coming closer to Christmas season, the next Christmas season. So, which is far away. It seems like it's far away. I remember seeing you cross list with Nifty for the first time when I was on List Perfectly, and it blew my mind. Cross listing used to be a daily. Yeah, List Perfectly, we have to open up each tab. I used to use List Perfectly back in the day. That's how I know so much about these platforms, is because I used pretty much every single one of them. I used to promote List Perfectly. Nifty came out with theirs. I saw how it worked, and I was like, game changer. I'm switching over. And I currently use Vendu for cross listing to whatnot. So I know how Vendu's interface works. And out of both interfaces, Nifty and Vendu, I have to give it to Nifty, 100%. Nifty's just so much easier. You don't have to pay for all these additional add-ons to be able to import and all that stuff. So hope Kayla's feeling better. She is. She's walking around right now. But yeah, she's feeling better. She woke up this morning and she doesn't have that. She has a stuffy nose still, but it's not bad. Is Surf snowed in? I haven't talked to him today. It's actually, he usually texts me and gives me a wake-up call and says, good morning, sweetie, and, gives me my daily affirmation, but he must be snowed in today. That's why he didn't do it. So I guess I just answered your question. How to purchase 200 credits for $5 on Nifty. So you used AI. You have to be using AI. If you're using, cross-listing is unlimited, so it must be your AI you're using. So you must be using background removals and doing AI. That's the only thing I can think of why you're using so many credits. How's your sales with Tommy Bahama shirts? Bread and butter? Yes, bread and butter right now, they're a little bit slower. They're still selling, but they're a little bit slower. Actually, a lot of Hawaiian shirts are selling right now. But coming into the next season, you're going to start seeing your Hawaiian shirts start to explode in sales. So get them listed. Get them listed ASAP, because I know it's still cold. We're getting some big cold snaps even down here in Florida. It might actually snow where we are on Saturday night into Sunday. So after the Whatnot show, I think like between 11 and 2, we have our best chances for snow in the Tampa Bay area, which is wild to me. So I might see snow I've never seen snow in my entire life. So I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna stay awake till like 2 o'clock and wait to see if I see some snow. But yeah, so we're gonna have some snow here in Florida, which is pretty crazy. All right, next sale is a Peter Millar shirt, just a men's plaid Peter Millar. I just listed this a couple nights ago. This one sold for 22 bucks, 22 buckaroos. How do you list on Nifty without AI? You can list directly on Nifty through the top right-hand corner without using AI. You just create your entire listing yourself, upload your photos, or you can list inside of like eBay Live. So you can list inside eBay, list your whole listing, make sure it's perfect, publish it on eBay, and then download all of your listings into Nifty. And then once you download them into Nifty, then you can cross list. And again, cross listing is unlimitedly. That's how I used to do it. I used to make my listing as an eBay first, download those listings, and then cross list. So you don't have to use AI. Ooh, lots of comments. You guys are going crazy today. I like it. If you've been a slacker and haven't tracked your accounting this year, you can import your entire year into Nifty and just have it come up with your manual expenses. There you go. I like it. I like it. I'm in Jacksonville. My poor daughter has two soccer. I think he meant soccer games Sunday morning. That's insane. Oh, I'd be miserable outside. I sold several Hawaiian shirts and several pairs of board shorts in the last 2 weeks. A lot of people are buying them because it's so cold. People are going on vacation. People are like, I'm getting out of here, and they're just flying somewhere where it's nice and warm. And they're like, I don't have a Hawaiian shirt. Let me just buy one really quick on eBay and have it delivered. Is it better to use one credit to create a listing in AI and get the item listed free on 4 platforms? Is it better to create an eBay and then cross list on 3? That's up to you. You can decide whichever method you want. I used to do it where I used to list on eBay, download it, and never use AI credits and just cross list. Nowadays, I use AI to create basically the entire listing for me. It's so much faster, in my opinion, to just have it create it. And you get so many credits every month. Like I said, it's really hard to actually run out of credits unless you're just listing and doing the background removals and doing everything. If you're using all the AI features on every single listing, then you'll run out. But I don't use any background removal on Nifty. I just create the listing and just cross list it. In my opinion, that's the fastest. You can visit surfs? No, I don't want to fly anywhere where there's snow. So appreciate you, Judy. Staying warm? I am. We got a heater over in the corner. It's actually not too cold today, but Kayla's always cold, so I could go without the heater and I'd be perfectly fine. All right, next sale is a High Leap men's shirt. This is a great brand to look for. in sports apparel. The brand sits for a little bit typically, but when it sells for great money. This one's been sitting for about 3 weeks, and it sold for $25 over on Posh, pre-owned condition. Nice little sale. When are the 1099s available for eBay? They're supposed to be available by the end of this month. So they have, what, 3 days legally? I think they have to have it done by the 31st. So maybe they're just holding off on it. I think you should be able to download it on eBay. I don't know. I haven't checked for mine yet because I really don't look at my taxes until like mid-February. And that's when I really start getting them all ready. Because I always wait till, because I got 1099s from so many places now. I have to wait for all of them to get in, so I don't even bother looking until like mid-February. How many inventory do you have, and how much sales you're making per month? I'm just starting. Do you use promotions? I do use promotions. How many listings do I have currently on eBay? I have, give me 1 second. 1,476 active listings. How much do I sell per month? If you're just talking about eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, this month I have done, in the last 30 days, hold on, let me go into Nifty. I've done $10,120.19 in sales. That is just eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop. If you count my Whatnot sales, I think I'm at 33,000 in sales just on Whatnot. So those together, 43,000. I'm going to do an on the end of, or the 1st of February, I'm going to do an update video when I'm doing the order pools, and I'm going to let you guys know exactly how I've sold. Every single month, I'm just going to do an update, how much I sold the previous month and how much I've done for the entire year, just once per month. So that way I can just get all my numbers together and I don't have to do that every day. I feel like adding that in every day is just like too much. But yeah, I might crack, no, I wouldn't. I might crack 45K in sales. I was going to say 50K, but there's no way. Unless I do like one more big Whatnot show, but I'm not planning to do one in the next 2 days. So, have you ever found Sunspell? I have a video on finding a Sunspell polo. Is anybody having issues buying labels on eBay? I'm buying mine through Shippo right now. So if you're having issues buying on eBay, go hop on Shippo really quick. Click the link in my bio. You get $25 for free after you spend $25. Labels will never be more expensive than eBay. They will always be cheaper or the same. So you might as well give it a try if you can't buy the labels. Sales have been slow, yeah. So sales have been slow for me. Yesterday was a really good day, but sales have been abnormally slow for January. That's for sure. Already got that one. Serge doesn't own long pants. Yeah, he doesn't own long pants, and even when he's bitterly cold, he's just constantly smiling. His teeth actually freeze sometimes because he smiles so much when it's cold. Do you cross-list everything to Posh? I cross-list everything. Everything that's on eBay is cross-listed to Posh, cross-listed to Mercari, and cross-listed to Depop. And they're all cross-listed at the same prices. What do you sell? Go watch some of my order pool videos. Every single day this year, I'm showing you exactly what sold every single day for the entire year. So go watch the videos. I got a bunch on my TikTok already, but I sold mostly clothing and shoes. Do you have a video shipping for beginners? I don't, but there's tons on YouTube. Just type in how to ship on eBay for beginners on YouTube, and trust me, there's probably like 50 videos that'll pop up. Watch one of those. There's tons of them. I pick up the same clothes you recommend, same pricing, no sales. Should I keep listing? How's your photos? How's your return policy? You said your pricing's the same. How's your shipping? Is your shipping the same as mine? Is your photos look as good as my photos do? Is your titles as good as my titles? There's a lot that goes into a listing. It's not just picking up the same item and pricing it at the same price, and you're just going to automatically get the same sales. Also, how many items do you have listed? Do you only have like 15 items listed and you want to sell all 15 in one day? Because that'll never happen. I have 1,400 items listed. I sold 10 yesterday. So just keep that in mind, those numbers. If you have 150 items listed and you sell 2, that would basically be the same math. Is this right way how to write Nifty? Yes, Nifty. Nifty's also linked in my bio if you want to check it out. How much do you remember selling Sunspell for? I don't remember what I sold it for. I think Sunspell is like a $40 to $60 sale depending on size. How often do you list? How many items? Do 20 items per day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And if we have some extra time, we'll list some on Saturday, Sunday. But we try to do 5 per day, or 20 per day, 5 times a week. So 100 items, new items listed every week. Hubs and I are watching your Whatnot. Where did you get all the new Attack Polo Ralph Lauren? How long did it take you to ship all of it? I can't tell you where I got it. That would be dumb. I can never say exactly where I get my wholesale from. That is completely dumb. If I say to all of you watching right now, there's 100 people watching, hey, this is the person you go message to get the wholesale. This is how much it costs. This is how much it costs to ship. All the wholesale would be gone. There would be, every single one of you would go right there and buy all the wholesale, and then there would be none left for me. So it doesn't make any sense to give that out. How long did it take you to ship all of it? This morning it took me and Kayla about 30 to 45 minutes to ship all of it. It really wasn't that bad. There was 23 orders, and we had to split like 2 orders. So currently at 9%. I'm going to drop that to 8%, 7% as I go throughout the year. But I dropped from 9 to 5 right when they made the change, and I saw a huge decrease in sales. So I sold a new Stanley mug, logo Gucci, for $150. That's insane. Let's go. When you sign up for a store, do you lose buyers that follow you as an individual? No. Everything stays the same. Found a vintage Joe Namath Arrow shirt with Aztec print. Don't know about it until I look up comps. There you go. I don't know much about it either. Never heard that one. But was wholesale? Yes, it was wholesale. Yeah, but I can't give you the location. I thought that's what you were asking for. Can't give you the location. All right, let's ship out the next order. Next order. Can you I'm gonna have you wrap this real quick. Hold on, Dad. I'll show it to them, and then if you could throw it in a big bag for me. Next order, J. Peterman, men's barn jacket style coat with the corduroy collar. I took a best offer on this one for $40 over on Posh. Best free cross-listing softwares. I don't know if there's any free ones out there, and usually the free ones suck. So if you want to grab one of the free ones, you're going to have lots of issues with cross-listing because they're free, right? All the good ones cost money. So I don't have any free ones. I think Flip used to be free, but Flip's no longer free. I think you got to pay per month for that one. So yeah, and every time back when Flip used to be free, I used to hear a lot of complaints about Flip. So if you want a free one, you can do some research on it. But I don't really know if there's any free ones. Maybe somebody in chat knows if there's a free cross-listing app out there. But to be honest, I don't know of one. eBay emailed me. They removed one of my listings. It was an NFL licensure. They said it was reported by NFL Properties. They said it could be email for review. I feel like it's a mistake. So if your item got bureaued, the only way to get it removed, or the bureau to be removed, is actually message the company. So eBay should have gave you the details to the company to message them and prove that your item is legitimate. If you bought it from a Goodwill, they won't take that as a legitimate source. So what you should do is just pull that listing down. You could, of course, cross-list it to other platforms. I would never put that listing back up on eBay, though, because once you get one bureau, if you get another and another, I think it's 3 bureaus in 90 days and your account gets shut down. It's something like that. It's like 3 bureaus or so many bureaus within a certain period of time, your account gets suspended. So don't list it again. I wouldn't take that risk. Flip gives you 100 days free. At least it gives you time to see how cross-listing is game-changing. There you go. So you get 100 days for free on Flip. 100 for free. From what I understand, Flip is just cross-listing, I think, Michelle. You can help me with this one. And I don't know how many apps it cross-lists to, but I know it doesn't do the D-list after sold. I don't think it shares. I don't think it sends offers. I don't think it does any of that stuff. It's just cross-listing. How much do you promote on eBay? 9% currently. All right, that one's packed. Goes right into a bag just like that, and we ship it out. Best not to drop all at once with a promotion rate. Do it. Yeah. I'm gonna do a slow drop on those, like a super slow drop. Clothing. Oh, you need some labels? You can open it up. I'll print for you. Learn from clothing from you. Serves. The mistake I made was blind buying brands when driving into clothes. For example, I'd see you sold Brooks Brothers shirts. I bought all the Brooks Brothers shirt. Yeah, specific ones. Specific Brooks Brothers. What? You need 7963?
I think so.
Yeah. You just want 10 of them?
Yeah.
Actually loaded right away today. Alright. When you prone on eBay, are you more firm on your items or accept offers? Anything under $25, there's no best offers on my store. So if you go through my store right now, 25 and under, no best offer. Some $27.99 and some $29.99. No best offer because I know those are going to sell for full price. Anything usually above that price, I do best offers on. So Flip also shares, does send offers. Computer has to be on, does delist, but not automatically. So there you go. Nifty, you don't have to worry about sharing. That does it automatically for you. Delisting after an item sold automatically happens. What was the other thing? Send offers automatically doesn't have the computer on, so you don't need to log in multiple times a day and tell it what to do. It'll automatically do it for you. It works all in the cloud. Flip is free for 100 days and then $9 per month. There you go. Yeah, $100 or 100 days for free, $9 per month after that. The $69.99 plan, it comes out to about $333 per day. Asking yourself if you'll get $333 worth of value is less scary than $69.99. Exactly. It's like hiring an employee. That's how I feel Nifty is. It's like my little employee that does all the extra work. Does Flip do AI listing as well? I don't think. Does Flip do AI listing? Does Flip do any listing, or is it just cross listing? It shares and delists. Yes, it shares and delists. Somebody said that you have to have your computer on to have it do that, though. All right, next orders. They're all eBay orders going out. We got some good ones too. Like I said, luckily I had 2 sales that happened yesterday, but they were international. So with international orders, sometimes, most of the time, payment doesn't go through automatically. You got to wait for the person to send the payment to eBay. So I messaged them both this morning because I didn't get payment yet. And luckily, both of them paid because they were like really high dollar items. So I was happy to see those get paid for. First one is 6952. This is a men's polo Ralph Lauren, really nice plaid shirt. Anytime I have these colorful plaids, I always list them a little bit higher. This one sold for $24.99. $24.99. Picked up my first purple label yesterday from Plato's Closet. Let's go. Silk linen. Oh, Dawn's here already. Hang on, chat. Hello? Awesome, thank you. You want to open it and help her? All right, chat, we got to ship quick because the mail lady's here. So $24.99 for this one. She's going to be fast. She's going to be fast. Man, she's here early again, 12 o'clock. She's moving. She's moving. I gotta get on these lives by like 11. I guess I'll ship out all that needs to ship out, and then we'll do the other ones for tomorrow. All right, 8 ounces for this one. Let me see which ones I gotta ship.
Big ones today.
Okay, this one doesn't have to ship. I think all of these. I'll probably just have to run these to the post office because there's no way I'm gonna be able to ship these fast enough. That's okay. Delist or relist 100 at a time. If you can list through them as well. Also does auto delist, but computer has to be on. Yeah, auto delist with computer on. That's a really big downfall. Really big downfall because you never know when you're going to make a sale, so you might make a double sale on an item because you didn't have your computer on. That to me is quite risky. Quite risky. All right, I didn't miss any comments. I hear them in the background. There's no way I'm going to be able to ship all these out. All right, next up, Judy Blue shorts. These sold for $22.50. These are like a jean short. Jean short selling in the middle of winter. $22.50. That's a Nifty offer. Nifty sent out Nifty sent out a 10% out offer, and this person accepted. Let me ask her something real quick. Hey Don, where are you after this? I might give you a call and drop something more off.
I got about 15 minutes, that's it.
Okay. I'll give you a call and see if you're still on the route, and I'll come meet up with you because I got like 10 more to ship. So by the time you get to the laptop, I'm still going to be
Okay, yeah, I go out, I do Gordon and Anderson.
Okay, sounds good. I'll give you a call. If you're already back, don't worry about it. I'll bring them back.
Okay.
All right, cool. Try to get those dropped off. All right, this weighs 15 ounces. Da-da-da-da. What's up, Carolyn? Appreciate it. Everybody loves this polo hoodie. Everybody loves polo hoodie. If you send out offers is great. I send offers and get nothing. This month alone, I started to track and generate at least 20 sales. Just do the automation 10% as opposed to setting 20% off. There you go. If they use your code, they get the discount. I accept crypto purple label extra large. The paid promotion. The paid promo. Oh, the ending. It was so good until the ending, Edward. Now it sounds like a paid promo. Nobody's going to believe it. Alright, that one shipped. Alright, next up we got this one is sale of the day. I just wanted to see this thing going, so I got an offer as the first offer I've had on this thing in months. This is a 511 tactical shirt. Actually, I just listed this. I thought it was 57. Whoops, I probably should have waited. But anyways, sold for 13 bucks. I didn't have any offers on this. Had no traction. $13. Got this one to move. I'll take it. Sometimes if I don't go to the post office, yeah, that's what I just told her. That's what I just told her. Short sell, winter cruise. Yep, that's what I said earlier. A lot of people cruising right now. A lot of people cruising.
Not us.
Yeah, no, we should go on a cruise. We should go on a cruise. That one's gonna be 1 to 2 pounds. It's actually 1 to 2 pounds too. This thing is not only heavyweight, but it didn't sell for much. So I lost 31 cents on shipping. I'm just glad to see this one go. How do I send offers? If you're talking about on eBay, there's an automatic offer button, so you can automatically send offers on eBay if you want to. You can send them manually, so if you go through on eBay and it says you have offers to send, you can go through and manually send different discounts. If you use something like Nifty, Nifty will automatically send the offers for you, and that all works same as Posh, same as the other platforms. You're packing orders while watching me pack orders. Let's go. Packing while packing. Pack-attacking. Let's see. Polo Ralph Lauren Hampton jeans. These are just a nice, simple blue jean. I love selling these. One of my favorite things to buy and sell. If I can get these cheap at thrift stores, I always grab them. These polo jeans just move so fast. They're not huge money makers, but if you can find them for like around $5, you're gonna be able to sell them for right around 25. So, how's the boss feeling today? What's up, Amy? How's the boss feeling today?
Much better.
Much better, she says. She ain't faking sick today. She's back to work. Can't believe she faked sick yesterday. It's horrible. She made me do all the work.
I laid in bed.
She did laid in bed all day. I'm cruising for a bruising thrifting for the 3rd time this week. Listing tonight. Let's go. Get that death pile listed. It's fun. It's fun to source. It sucks to list. I know. Good job on one eye yesterday. Bearded accidentally showed some adult toys when showing new estate sale boxes. I've never seen him turn so red. What? Wait, does somebody have a clip of this? What? Bearded. Was it his own personal toys? What was he doing over there? Man, Bearded's showing some adult toys. Wow, what are we doing? We need to start doing that. That's content right there. Somebody, Amy, were you there? Amy, did you entice this to happen during Bearded's live? I know you're probably one of the people that were like, let's go. Anyways, $19.99. This is just a basic Polo Ralph Lauren polo. This one I picked up. I bought these for I think $4 or $5 in a huge wholesale lot. I don't usually pick these up at thrift stores, but buying them wholesale, I'll grab them all day for that price. This one, I encouraged it. Let's go. That tracks for Bearded. Yeah, it does track for Bearded. Dude, I was in the live yesterday when he was showing he was doing kids and adult clothing, and he didn't know whether it was like men's or women's or kids, and I'm like, this is so embarrassing for you. Why are you running clothes and you have no clue what's kids, men's or women's? And then I said all beard, no brains in the chat. And he read it and he's like, yeah, that's about right. Oh man. I gotta see it too. I need to somebody needs to clip it. Somebody has to have a clip somewhere, right? There's always like 200 people in the live. Somebody had to have like stopped and recorded the screen. And I can frame him. Anytime he makes fun of me now, I'll just frame him with that. Oh man, that's funny. I gotta ask him. I'm gonna text him afterwards and ask him about it if that was personal supply. I can get you a clip since I have a video receipt. Dora, go through and find it. Find it. What part of the live was it? Let's go. We're gonna frame him. I love it. All right, last 2 orders going out. This is a black label Ralph Lauren. It's like a tuxedo shirt. I know you can't see it, but it's like pleated in the front. This one I took a best offer for $64 for. So black label is like a step under purple label, and then double RL or the higher end pieces. Black label still sells really well. This one was made in Italy, and like I said, it's like a pleated tuxedo shirt. This one's actually going overseas too, so I don't have to worry about getting this one back. Look through your video receipts. Yeah, go through your video receipts. Find it. Find where he turned red. Send me screenshots, and I'll make a whole video. I'll post it on all my platforms. Can you believe this guy was trying to sell these on Whatnot? Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. All right, I'm gonna ship out this last item, and then I gotta go track down the mail lady and give her the last bit of packages, so I don't have to go drive these all the way to the post office. Either driving 5 minutes to find her, or driving 30 minutes to go to the post office, which is what I don't want to do today. It's like such a waste of time. Come on. Come on. There it is. All right, last sale, another really good sale. Another couple of really good polo pieces selling today. We got a where's that jacket? Oh, there it is. I picked this up. Oh, I just sold something. I picked this up actually on Poshmark. Picked this up on Poshmark just a few days ago, delivered it, and then put it back on eBay and sold it for more. So I paid up a little bit for this. I paid $45 for this over on Posh, but this one sold and it's going overseas for $85. So profit on this is like 20 to 25 bucks. It's not a huge profit, but the fact you can source these things directly from online, have them shipped right to your door, repost them, and make a couple bucks off of them, it's just easy money. So I think actually I had some Posh credits too, so I don't think I paid 45 total. I think I paid like more like 25 because I think I had $20 in Posh credits, but from people signing up through my link. But yeah, this is a really good one. Always look out for these. They got the buffalo plaid interior. I actually listed this on TikTok the other night with some of you guys. So going out the door, nice little sale. And like I said, this is going overseas. I don't know where overseas because it goes through the international shipping program, and all I see is it's going to the international shipping hub. So where are those big bags? This one's just going to go right into a bag and ship out nice, easy peasy. I snipe on eBay all day, yeah. I'm starting to do it more often. Like at night when I'm just chilling, I'm just looking for underpriced items. If you know your brands and you've sold so many before and you know what to look for, you can find like 3 to 5 items every single day if you search for the same kind of brands that you can buy. And again, have shipped to your door. Profit isn't like amazing, but if you can grab fast sellers that you know you can sell for fast money within like a week to a month, grab them, sell them really fast, ship them out, that's how you make a little bit extra money. So I'll send you a message on your Insta. Okay, cool. Nice, I like it. Do you ever go to the bins? You only thrift. I don't go to the bins. The closest bins to me now is like an hour away, and my sister goes there, so I don't want to have to see her face every day. Bins are great to source. I've been to the bins like twice. Both times I went, I found absolutely nothing because I was looking for more like thrift brands. I was looking for more like $25 sales. I think if I go again, you know, the thing I should be focused on is those items that sell for, you know, 15 to 20 bucks. I think that's where you need to be at when you're at the bins. But yeah, I don't have a bins close to me, so I don't go. This one's gonna ship out for £3. Where's my 3-pounder? And this is one of those items I'm gonna get a way better rate on Shippo than I am shipping on eBay. So this is gonna be $8.10 to ship on Shippo. And if I ship the same item on eBay, it would cost me $8.65. So I'm saving myself a little over 50 cents by shipping this on Shippo as opposed to eBay. Haven't tried to buy eBay this morning. Somebody said that earlier. Patricia, if you guys haven't tried Shippo, give Shippo a try. This is a good morning to give it a try since you guys can't buy your labels on eBay. And use my code after you spend $25. You get $25 for free. And you can link it right to your eBay account. And then once it's linked, it'll send all the information over. So if you want to give that a try, today's the good morning. But somebody else said it on TikTok earlier today too. Nifty D-list promptly correctly. I've heard that Posh is getting so Nifty automatically delist as soon as an item sold. If an item sells on another platform and you get a suspension off Posh in their writing says if an item sells elsewhere, you're allowed to delist it, but they're also suspending people for delisting sold items. So all you have to do is message Poshmark support and show them that the item sold on another platform, and they will reinstate your listing privileges. But just know they will probably do it again and again and again. I luckily haven't had that happen. Ethan The shoe guy, Ethan, has had it happen multiple times, and there's nothing you can really do. Once you get a suspension, it's just going to happen over and over again. So even if you manually delisted that item without using Nifty, you would still get a suspension. So yeah, try Shippo out. Try Shippo out. All right, chat. I'm going to head off really quick today because I got to go meet up with the mail lady and see where she is. I got a YouTube video coming out at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so about 7 hours from now. New YouTube video. It's just going to be a thrifting video. It's really short and sweet, so if you like those thrifting videos, you're going to like this one. Order pool video coming out later today, so make sure you check out for those. I'm on day 29 today, so you have 29 days worth of sales that you can go back and watch if you want to do that. And then Whatnot show this weekend. I'm going to start breaking down the palette in the corner and see what we got. So be there this weekend. You're going to want to be on the show. It's going to be an absolutely crazy show. Tons of purple label. So be there on the show. Go bookmark it if you haven't signed up. Use the link in my bio. Go get your free $15. And I'll probably see you guys tomorrow morning shipping out. If